6. Courage. When bad things happen, our first reaction is often to be afraid, and if things continue going badly enough, we eventually despair, seeing no light at the end of the tunnel. However, this is really a trick of the evil one, despite how real and palpable our distress may appear to us. It is nothing nearly as bad as we believe. For one, even in the darkest of circumstances, God is here with us. And for the other, we too often forget that the Lord is more powerful than anything we may encounter. He also has the ability to change our situation for the better. Yet rather than focusing on this and beseeching God's help with courage, we too frequently lose all hope. Nevertheless, just because we lose hope does not mean there is no hope, not in the least. To think such a thing is akin to a small child who believes with all of their heart that Santa Claus is real, thinking that he is the one who delivers all of their gifts and eats the cookies left out at night. It sure appears true to them, with their immature minds. However, every parent knows that it is a make-believe fantasy. Similarly, just because we are convinced that God has abandoned us and that our life is over does not mean it is true. Though, due to our lack of faith and spiritual immaturity, this falsehood seems very plausible. However, like Santa Claus, it is a lie. Sure, one can believe a lie, but again, that does not make it true. Try and reflect on this whenever you find yourself overwhelmed and losing courage in the spiritual struggle, for God is with us and will not allow us to fall into the hands of the enemy when we faithfully call upon him. It is impossible for him to do anything other than care for us, for that would mean he does not love. It may seem otherwise, but again, this is a lie from the devil. Unfortunately, though, for us, unlike the myth of Santa Claus, it is not a harmless lie. Indeed, it is one of the most spiritually destructive falsehoods that exist. For without courage and faith in God's protection, no virtue can take root in the soul, just as a house cannot stand if it does not have a proper foundation. Thus, we should constantly work to remind ourselves of the truth of Christ's protection and providence. Yes, in everything we endure, let us say to ourselves, God has allowed this out of his great love. He knows the reason and is watching over me. Glory to God in the highest, who does not overlook any of those who are in need.